Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Diwali special edition of Trade Talk. Today, I'm going to discuss with you few stocks that are showing momentum for the next year. These are picks by our research team for Samvat 2080. So, without wasting much time, let me go in depth of these companies, the fundamentals of them, and the technical charts and what they're telling us. The picks for the next year, Samvat 2080 are Tata Motors from the automobile industry, Torrent Power from the power industry, DLF from the reality industry, Dr. Reddy's Lab from pharmaceuticals, PNB Housing from banking and finance, and IDB Bank also from the banking and finance industry. So some exciting stocks to watch out for. Don't forget to make this your watch list. And on Sunday, when you come for Mora trading at 6 o'clock on the 12th of November, the markets are open from 6 to 7:15. Don't forget to buy these stocks and hold them for the next year. Now, without wasting much time, I'm going to go and explain to you how all these stocks are fundamentally and technically placed. Tata Motors, that is from the automobile sector, the last traded price was 645. Our target price is 750, which is about 16% returns from the current market price. You can add this stock on dips till 600. Now, let me quickly take you to the fundamentals and tell you what's happening in the company. So, Tata Motors, as we know, surprised us with some strong start in FY24. The CV segment shows promise and the EV segment seems to be booming. JLR's financial performance has been good, and overall, the company is in a path of continued success and growth. So let's quickly go to the technical charts and see what Tata Motors is doing. So here's the Tata Motors monthly chart. Tata Motors monthly chart, as you can see on my screen, has made a base somewhere around the 66 mark, which was the low that it made in COVID. From there, the stock has already moved 10x to about 640. Now you can see that the previous stops it had made somewhere in 2015 as well as 2016 and closer to 2021 was the same 600 odd mark. So 600 seemed to be the previous resistance. Now, if you see from the past 4-5 months, the stock is trading above the resistance and a bit of sideways. We're expecting the stock to do new highs and start moving upwards as soon as it breaks our previous stops. So previous stops are acting as supports and it's currently trading somewhere around these previous stop levels. So Tata Motors will definitely be a part of your watch list to track what's happening and to see the returns that we can expect in the coming year. So very interesting stock. That's the first one from our team, Tata Motors. Now let me go to the next pick, which is Torrent Power. Torrent Power is one of the leading companies in the power sector. The last traded price is somewhere around 750. Our target for the stock is 850. The expected returns from this trade could be about 14%. You can add this stock in dips till 700. So basically, the support levels lie there. Let me take you through the fundamentals of the stock. So why Torrent Power? Torrent Power simply because the energy demand has consistently increased over the last 2 years. Also, there can be increased government investments in thermal energy. Torrent Power is very well placed within the thermal sector and also solid finances, robust network, and improving generating capacity makes the stock even more attractive. Now let's go to the technical charts and understand what Torrent Power is doing. So this is the monthly chart of Torrent Power. If you've seen, it's kind of making higher tops, consistently making higher tops. Now, if you track the stock is taking support from moving averages and coming up. The previous stop, which is somewhere around 760, needs to be closed on a closing basis. So we're somewhere around that price. If we get a close above 760, you can expect the stock price to do wonders. So if you see this monthly chart, the stock is consistently taking support from the moving averages and has broken out from its previous range. This stock should definitely be on your watch list. It has broken out from its previous monthly tops and is now trading at about 750 levels, which is an all-time high for this stock. So very interesting stock to track. Month on month, it's making higher highs. It should be a part of your watch list and definitely try to make it a part of your portfolio. The next stock that we have in store is none other than one of the biggest real estate players, which is DLF. DLF is a part of or is one of the biggest players in the real estate segment of our country. The last traded price is somewhere around 595. The target is set for us is 715. The expected returns 20%. You can keep adding this stock, in the range of 595 to the 545, 550 range. Now, let me take you to the fundamentals and the reasons why our research team is positive on this stock. Firstly, its strong financial performance in the last few quarters. The effective cost of management and pricing strategies gives DLF a gross 57% margin. They've reduced debt, plus they have got good cash flows on books. They entered into new markets and collaborated with new players, and they have a positive outlook because of their planned launches. So DLF seems to be one of the stocks in radar. Let's go quickly and check what the charts of DLF are telling us. So this is the monthly chart of DLF. In fact, we've discussed DLF as one of the weekly momentum stock gainers as well. So DLF has been on a radar since a while. You see that previous top that the company had made was in 2008, post which it's done a consolidation plus a U-shaped reversal. A U-shaped reversal essentially, gives some good returns for investors. As you can see, I've drawn some trend lines to show some breakouts of these reversals. The last breakout we saw was somewhere around the 400, 440 range. From there, the stock is already at 600, very interesting levels. From now onwards, keep tracking the stock. And obviously, it's trading at almost its highs that it had touched back in 2008. So it's coming back to its 2008 levels. Very interesting stock. Fundamentals are supportive. Don't forget to add this in your watch list for this Sunday, the 12th of November, Mora trading. Now, talking about real estate, you might feel that it's one of the risky sectors to bet on. Hence, we've got a pharma stock for you, an interesting one, where this stock we'll talk to you about one of the leading pharma companies that we have, Dr. Reddy's Labs. So Dr. Reddy Labs is trading somewhere around the 52, 5300 mark. Our target for the stock is 6,300. We're expecting about 20% returns on this one. You can add this stock on dips till 5,000. Okay. Let me take you to the fundamental reasons of why this stock is interesting. So record-breaking sales that it had in the recent quarter, plus the growth in different countries like North America, Europe, India, and emerging markets are very, very exciting to see. Also, if you see the major expansion plans of this company, they're very heartening to see, and the stock price will also follow suit. Let's quickly go to our technical charts and see what the technical charts are telling us. So Dr. Reddy, this is the monthly chart. The monthly chart also looks exciting, where we saw that the previous top was made at about the 5,500 and 5,400 levels. Post that, the stock made a new top and went to about the 5,900, 980 levels, and it's come back to retest the previous highs. Now, from the previous highs, we can expect the stock to again go back to making new highs, and that's what it's doing best ever since. This is the chart of the monthly chart of Dr. Reddy's zoomed out a bit. So you can see that the stock is continuously making new highs, is in the journey to make new highs. It's come and taken support from its previous tops that it had made somewhere in 2020 and 2021. So very interesting stock to catch there. You must watch out. 6,300 is our minimum target. We expect it to break its previous top of 5,990 and then go upwards. So Dr. Reddy's in the pharma space is what we have. Now, talking about the pharma space, is one of the companies that has done brilliantly well in the pharma and has outperformed the index for sure. So now coming to one of the most liked stocks in the housing finance space, we've got PNB Housing. PNB Housing, the last traded price was 730. Our target for the stock is 900. We are expecting about 23% returns from the current price. You can add this on dips till 675. Let me take you to the fundamentals of what's changing in the company. Obviously, we saw strong financials with a 46% year-on-year PAT growth, improved asset quality with gross NPAs and the net NPAs decreasing. It was upgraded recently by CRISIL, ICRA, and CARE. All of that giving a positive sentiment. FIIs and institutions have been increasing their holding on this company. Hence, you should keep a watch out. Now, let's go quickly to the technical charts and see what the monthly chart of PNB Housing looks like. PNB Housing, obviously, you've seen in 2020, the prices came down quite a bit. From there, we've got some good rally on this stock. On the monthly chart, you can see that it's done higher tops, higher bottoms continuously from 260 to 700. Seems to be an exciting level, ain't it? You can see that the previous tops are now kind of acting as resistance, but a breakout from there could cause the stocks to rally towards previous levels of 2018. So very interesting stock to track. So fundamentally, I've already discussed with you what's changing in this company. Plus, you can see technically there has been higher tops, higher bottoms consistently on a monthly basis. Very interesting stock to track. Once it breaks this level of trend line that I've drawn, you can expect the 900 levels to come in soon. So that's about PNB Housing. Now going to the next stock or the last stock of our Diwali pick is a mid-cap bank, IDBI Bank, as it's well known. The last traded price of this bank is about 62. Our target for this bank is 75. The expected returns on this one is about 21%. You can add this stock on dips up to 56 rupees. Let's go to the fundamentals and why our research team thinks this is one of the best bets in the banking sector. It has got strong financial results with 60% year-on-year growth in profit after tax and profit before tax. Obviously, if you've seen the result of this one, you would have known the asset quality of this one has improved by a big margin. There's a potential disinvestment that you can expect in the next calendar year. Mutual funds, FIIs, DIIs, and institutions have increased their holdings on this one. The bank's efforts to effectively manage NPAs is worth noting. So on that note, let's go to the chart and let's see what IDBI Bank has in store for us. So if you see the chart of IDBI Bank, the monthly chart, it's been in a monthly upward trending channel. Now currently the stock is trading on a higher top for sure, but is almost at the bottom line of the channel. We expect it to break out and go above the previous top that it made and continue trading in this upward channel. So you can see that the stock is trading at the lower band of the channel, and a breakout from the previous highs can bring in levels which we expect 75 to get achieved as soon as the breakout is done. So this is it from the Trade Talk Diwali special. Wishing you and your family a very, very happy Diwali. Don't forget to add these stocks on your watch list. Log in on Sunday, 6 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. Buy your favorite stocks. And I hope you have a green and a bullish Diwali for this year. I'm sure the next year will bring a lot of light into our portfolio. And here's all that we have from Fisdom. Thank you so much. Keep following and liking us and put your comments of what you think on our picks. Thank you so much.